Oh no! Oh no!
Oh
Wait,
no!
it
Oh
won't let
no!
it won't let me
Oh
stream.
yeah!
It won't let me stream. I don't know what. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Let me turn it. I'm gonna restart it. Hold on. Oh, OBS. Why do you gotta do this to me?
Are you streaming? Oh, that didn't pop up. Sorry.
Wait, we're live?
Jeez.
I don't even think. I don't even think I'm subscribed to your channel. That's...
Yeah. Shameless plugs.
Yeah. If there's nothing for the dragon to attack, didn't I technically save the town from the dragon? Okay. All right, so everything's emptying out. I can't remember when we interrogated these guys. Did we ask them about that damn stupid noble? Well, well, odds are they're taking him back to the camp because he's a noble. He's going to be profitable.
Hmm.
I mean, we did see his horse in the market, but not him. Hmm. Well, has the market emptied out of enemies? Pretty much. Okay. It's been a hell of a night.
Yes.
Well, I've used 2 of my big hit and spell slots, so
I've pretty much used up all of my spell slots after that fight.
yeah.
So a nap
we just
sounds
take-
great.
Should we just take advantage of the downtime, take a rest, and then see if we can pick up any indication as to whether or not they got the nobleman in the market?
It's good to me.
I
Sounds
assume
good.
I'm still drunk and sleeping.
Yeah.
Seems like a good plan.
I'm back, bitches. I got my spells. This map really isn't playing well with you on that, is it? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Cool. All right, we'll leave the. I figure we leave our captured peeps in the hopefully competent grasp of the keep guard and go see what we can find in the market. If we can track down what happened to that stupid noble. All right. All right. Should we just assume that he was captured then? That's what I'm thinking. I mean, he's a noble. He's high priority. He's going to be worth a lot. So there's really no reason they wouldn't take him if they were wanting to take hostages for ransom
Or sacrifice.
or sacrifice. That's a good point.
That reminds me, did I ever get to eat that ambush drake? Okay.
Those guys said their camp was to the. Okay. Well, that camp, they said that camp was to the southeast. What do you think, guys? Next stop? Start heading that way, see what's going on there. I'm down with stealing the dragon egg, personally.
This seems to me like good time to be going west. Although I have never eaten dragon egg.
Yeah.
It's a bit spicy.
If you
Good
will,
eating on a dragon.
if you will, please mute me in the stream. But I am going to take place in the chat. I'm in for like just mute me.
Oh, you're gonna listen, not be a. You're just gonna listen, Rise. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna figure out how to mute myself real quick.
You
Then
could just Discord and then just chat in the Roll20 portion.
okay.
Everybody can see it, and they don't have to keep going back and forth.
That'll work.
Oh, shit. Hold on.
I love technology.
You kill him, actually.
He's the only reason that Rise is still alive for some luck of the draw here.
I intimidatingly sip my morning beer.
What? Sure, why not?
That's more than one.
Because we don't have any more homeopathy.
I continue drinking and staring at him angrily.
Yes. I'm down.
Well, you came to the right folk. Seem no one else around here knows how to look out for themselves.
He wants to. He wants to hire us for what? He wants to hire. 'Cause I missed the last session for anybody watching, so I don't really know what's going on. Is he hiring us for, or wants to hire us for? Okay, so the camp that of the people that attacked the town. Okay, I'm on now. I'm on. I'm on it. That will be a one big camp because I remember there was a lot of people attacking the town. Be a hard. And what does he want to, or what are you going to pay us? Because it shouldn't be that hard to find a camp of people.
We up.
Old per, nice.
Hmm.
That's
I
pretty
like it.
nice sub. Somebody in the chat is saying that they haven't heard you speak yet. I don't know how that's possible, but if they've heard the rest of us speak. Messed it up.
Right. So, all of you have been enjoying the player characters talking, and apparently I had my microphone muted going to OBS this entire time. Technology!
Technology.
We're all professionals here.
We have format.
It's not like I haven't done the same thing, so. Show YouTubers.
So, to summarize for the viewership at home who is now busy unsubscribing, the party spent a little bit of time looking through the market square for their lost lord. Well, not their lord, they were just hired to keep track of him.
Which
And
he managed to make us feel miserable.
all of which followed the fact that the town had cleared out of raiders due to them knocking out the champion of the Cult of the Dragon. You also missed a recap, so go watch the last episode after this episode. Beyond that, they've been hired to go scout out the enemy camp, the raiders' camp, some distance to the southeast of town. And to do it with style and panache.
Can do. And some flair, if I may be so bold.
Now,
Wow, nothing? Really?
nothing. Not a. We're not going to indulge the pun. We don't do that on this channel.
Sure we do. We just get struck by the gigantic D100.
It was worth a shot. Tough crowd tonight.
Quite tough.
That's a big roll. What are you rolling 61 for?
That's pun damage, baby.
The last time I saw a roll like that,
I missed the
I
pun.
figured out how to make a plug-in for that for D20, so you just type in pun damage.
the last time I saw a roll like that,
I should
it
write
was from the Dragon's Breath trying to roast you.
So, Alucard, what you missed while you were handling that phone call was twofold. First, we discovered that I had my microphone muted going to OBS, and therefore much of this live stream has been very confusing for the audience.
I'm gonna have to watch this. Oh my god.
До свидания, comrades. This calls for drink. Да. Oh.
We found out how many people were watching the chat too, like 0.
I have it pulled up on a third screen. So
I have to
it's-
hire somebody, like a mod.
And the other thing that you missed was that you've been hired to go scout out the Raiders camp to the southeast. So kind of the opposite of what you were recommending, but you're getting paid 250 gold to do it.
Oh. Shit.
Yeah. I know, right?
You know this means we're basically gonna die, right?
Let's do it.
A lot of them.
What are you
Let's
talking
do it.
about? We got a bear and 2 people at least that can heal. We're good.
Yeah, but they're paying 250 gold for this
A
earth.
piece. A piece.
A piece?
Yes.
Oh,
Per-
shit, we're dead.
Per party member.
Oh, we're dead. We're so... Alright, let's do this.
Oh! And of course,
I need more wine.
any supplies
Somebody
that,
said mute the mic when eating. You don't even need to hire a mod. You have me.
and of course, any supplies that you need, we'll try and put together for you before you leave.
Yeah, let's do some. We should probably do some equipping before we try to do that.
Might be a good idea to try to get the horrible combat priest some real armor of leather.
Oh, he's going to spend the whole time praying, so, no big deal.
No, I meant me. I'm wearing leather armor.
Oh, yes, definitely. We need to beef you up. Hey, if we put you in the equivalent of heavy armor, if Brune turns into a bear, can he throw you at an enemy?
No, this is not a good idea. Throw Ether Dwarf. Ether Dwarf good for throwing. I am good for lumbering forward slowly with ale.
I'm just
It
saying,
is very intimidating.
a dwarf in full armor, that's going to cause some blunt damage.
Da, we have Ether Dwarf. He is perfect. Flat face. Very aerodynamic.
Very aerodynamic. I love it.
Right, so leather armor for the dwarf.
The dwarf needs better than leather.
Oh, I thought you said leather. You need to enunciate better.
No, I
That-
have
you need to
leather.
enunciate better.
There is nothing wrong with enunciation. I have bad ears. I am wearing boiled leather. This is not good for this trip.
And of course, we can provide additional healing potions.
That would
What about
be
ale?
amazing.
I'm not entirely sure I understand how ale will help you in...
Ale will help me greatly. 2 barrels, please.
It's a psychological thing. Just let me
And
do it.
wine. Holy sacrament. Need wine.
I want to see a drunk dwarf take a swing.
Well, give me a minute. Breaks open a barrel and starts drinking.
They're able to locate a set of ring mail for you, which would put your AC at 14. In addition, 4 potions of healing.
Right.
I am all jingly now.
You'll be fine.
I have not jingled before. This is new. I like.
It's a good sign.
Right. Onwards and upwards.
Yeah.
As you're gearing out and heading out of the keep with Martin Luther playing guard for the wagon, just in case you need anything off of it. Which is how we keep him close at hand in case this goes longer than one session tonight.
Yeah, all right.
Ooh, excuse me. A young man limps towards you. His left leg wrapped in bandages. Hold, adventurers!
Yeah.
My name's Nessim Waladra. I understand.
Well,
Sounds unsure of his name. But in Moata, I think.
Shush. They wanted him to give you a giant paragraph of a... They wanted to give you a teal deer before he introduced himself. So, you know, decided to flip things around a little bit, okay? Good damn.
He's going off script, guys.
I've heard that you intend to follow the raiders and see where they've gone. And, well, I'd like nothing better than to come with you, but, as it is, I'd merely slow you down.
You can sit on wagon, young man. Come, you sit on wagon.
The thing is that I have no idea why I'd go into this giant expository dialogue about how my master, who you don't know, is important to you. I'm sorry, their dialogue is just so stiltily written. My master, Leosin Erlanthar, he's been studying these cults, and I fear that he may have been captured.
That's a distinct possibility.
Either that or eaten.
studying them? What? Like hunting them?
Could heal up
Researching
and then
them,
go find 'em.
understanding how they think, and
In order to kill them better, right?
yes, in order to stop their plans.
Yeah, we need to find this.
Doesn't sound like a very good hunter.
I think he may have tried to infiltrate them.
Oh.
What could possibly go wrong?
But please, when you find their camp, would you seek him out and free him? One of
Or
my
you
brothers
can
has
get
already
on
headed off
foot.
to Dusk to bring back help.
I still say we put him on
Well,
cart.
if we find someone in need along the way, we'll make sure they get the help.
I appreciate it.
Does he have any identifying features?
Be tied up and tortured. He'll be everyone.
He's a half-elf with, it looks like, brown hair and very sad-looking dulcet eyes.
Oh,
Sorry, they didn't bother giving me a description, just a picture.
got it. So,
Well then, sounds like he need drink.
He does sound like he, right?
he has.
I don't
a
think we're going to convince anybody to buy that.
flash-shaped birthmark on
that
the
module.
clutch sheet.
Hold on, guys.
Damn. Popular today.
So, with that inconvenience out of the way, off into the wilderness. As I...
Oh boy.
We agreed to put our lives on the line for no gold for a limping dude.
No.
Already
Yeah.
going there.
Technically,
Well-
you only agreed to keep an eye out.
Yeah.
Right. I say we keep an eye out, we find him, and then we just leave him there.
It depends on the situation. If he can't be extracted, then sorry, dude.
Help him out. I'm a hero.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Excellent.
All right. So Escobar's paying us, and this one dude who is he a slave? Because he said master.
It seemed more along the lines of an apprentice relationship.
Oh, okay, cool. All right.
Oh, quick question. Are we paid beforehand or after?
After.
That is a very good. Can we operate by a new rule since our noble is, off in the wind somewhere? 50% up front.
If you die along the way, they're concerned that if you die along the way, the gold would merely end up helping the very people who have been hindering them. So,
Yeah, that's understandable.
and this seems like a good spot for our intermission to
All
give
right,
everybody
how
a
long?
chance to. We'll call it. Would 5 or 10 minutes work better for everybody?
With 5.
5.
All
Yeah,
right,
I'm down with 5.
5 minutes, and we'll be back at roughly 9 p.m. Eastern.
Woohoo! All right. It's unfortunate
Prost.
that these things happen.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Hey! Okay, so I need to make OBS my bitch better. I need to learn how to do this shit because when I muted myself for the intermission screen, it muted me on not the intermission screen. So welcome back, one and all, and you can see shit that the players can't see right now. Isn't that cool?
Says who?
Says the guy who's willing to believe and allow himself to be deluded into thinking that you're being good players and not watching what I'm doing. I
In my
believe in
defense,
the
I don't
you who
have-
believes in me.
I don't
Well,
have the
lucky-
ability to really look right now.
Lucky for you, I'm on a crap top, and I can barely Discord and Roll20.
All right, what do we got?
So, it is pretty easy for you to track the raiders because, well, you're talking about a fairly large group of people walking through, open fields and everything, trampling down everything on their way. So, it's trivial, traveling along, turning this into some ASMR by chewing on some nasty-ass chips of some sort.
Hell yeah.
As
That's
we
not me, by the way.
lost somebody from Roll20.
We can't
I'm
catch a break.
refreshing,
Tell me it wasn't me.
Nope,
Keep
they're
going,
back. They're
I'm
back.
just refreshing.
Okay, there we go. Yeah.
Giving me heart attacks, people. So, easy trail to follow. Are you trying to learn anything from the trail as the GM pokes and prods people to be proactive and thinking?
Yeah, I'll
Gotta think
like
now.
get a feel for how many people we're following and like
Yeah. Whoever's
with that.
track
22 is
savvy
fine.
needs to figure out how many people following.
I'm pretty useless in the forest, so I'm just gonna leave it to you guys.
Well, Brune is able to work out that it's a fairly sizable group, as they already knew. But what he's actually able to learn is that on the way back, they're clearly much more heavily weighed down the tracks. There's enough overlapping tracks that you can't get a great count, but you can tell that you have humans, kobolds, and four-limbed reptiles all moving as a group and occasionally breaking apart and regathering, and that they are definitely weighed down by something on the way back rather than those tracks that you can find heading towards the town.
Why are they breaking apart? Places?
Can't really... It seems most likely that they're just not used to operating as a cohesive group. So if something catches somebody's eye, maybe they wander off a little bit. And in
That's
fact, there's
useful.
enough overlapping of tracks that you can tell they didn't even travel as a single body. It seems like what you were warned about by your prisoners about there being stragglers and everything holds true.
I can work with that. That's good information.
And as you keep going, the land gets rockier and more rugged with a lot of steep-sided plateaus and broken outcroppings and the smoke of a campfire.
How?
I'm gonna
Oh,
try
maybe
to
somebody.
sneak
Yeah.
up on this campfire.
All right, full disclosure, the last time I played a D&D game and ran into a campfire, I nuked it, and that didn't end well. So someone else needs to make the executive decision here.
Nuke it. Nuke it.
How long the fire's been dead for, or if it is dead. Is it dead, or is it still like blazing?
You can't see the fire. It seems to be coming up from amongst a set of boulders that
Is there like smoke? Or...
Yes, it's definitely genuine smoke like you would expect from a active fire, as opposed to just some...
You hear voices, or
As
Any
you
movement?
start to approach, you can hear voices as the GM tries to slowly throw in just a few more boulders and whatnot to make the scene look more like what we're supposed to have instead of what he could make on the fly.
We pee on the campfire.
So, now that you're with me on the same page, imagine, if you
that's
will,
The same map I use. I love it.
that the GM had taken more time to put a whole bunch of boulders on here to make it look more boulderific.
Boulder Rip.
And that
It's a
you
lot
can
of-
approach pretty well unseen to this campfire around which a group of 4 humans is arguing over how to cook their kill.
Cobalt?
No, they're the 8 kobolds with them appear to be alive and well.
I'm about to say we could use a good recipe.
Okay, what is their kill?
That's what I'm getting to. And that is...
The dude we
Why
want.
did they actually freaking bury that? They make this big deal about, oh yeah, they're arguing. Prairie hens.
How close do we have to be to really effectively eavesdrop? Or can we clearly hear them from, a decent distance away?
If you look at where you currently are located on the map,
Mm-hmm.
you're able to hear them and eavesdrop from where you are, and this is a genuine 5-foot square map
Woo!
of normal D&D design.
All right.
Ooh. Shiny. So, could I roll a survival to see if I know, like, the best way to cook?
You could
Prairie hen.
indeed. And something else you're able to observe is that while the kobolds all have their daggers and slings on them, the weaponry of the 4 humans is stacked up against this pile of stones over here. So they're effectively
Oh, this-
unarmed at the moment.
The silly, silly humans don't have weapons.
That's a very stupid thing.
All right. I need to review my spell list real quick.
If we're going to attack them, let's try to keep 1 or 2 alive for some form of interrogation. Try and get some more information on people that are actually traveling to the camp. Maybe there's been
Bane?
a change of plans along the way.
I'm gonna quickly cast Mage Armor on myself.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna cast Shillelagh on my stick.
And as you guys are making your plans and making your preps, the kobolds, seemingly fed up with waiting, snatch one of the prairie hens off of the fire, and they start to move off to one side.
Oh, wonderful.
Ooh, can we get a fight? Can we get a fight?
Oh, this could be so much
The
more
humans still have yet another prairie hen to eat. They don't seem to be too inclined to start fighting.
All right.
Okay.
So, how engrossed in prairie hen are the kobolds?
The kobolds are reasonably well engrossed. They don't seem like they're... they haven't dropped their weapons because their weapons are in sheaths on their belts and whatnot, but
Hmm.
their focus is on food.
Okay.
Well,
Whereas the humans, well, as previously stated, they're still arguing over
The best way to
the
cook
best
it.
way, whether or not their food is done.
at this point, Jim Jones just smile. That smile. The party has.
In and out.
And starts humming to himself as he slowly starts walking. He wants to get a little closer to the humans.
All right, moving
I
character.
walk into camp. just like hobbling old man style along with my stick. Just like, okay, well, if you really want the best way to cook it, you're gonna want to put it on a spit and slowly rotate it. It'll take a while, but that'll be the best way to get this tough meat to loosen up.
And as you come into their camp going on about this, they immediately spin and start sprinting for their weapons as total strangers just walked into their camp.
Of course,
Damn it, Brune.
Now, if you just leave it there, it's gonna burn.
that's a very.
I guess
very
I'm
good
rolling
point.
initiative.
We need to defeat them before the chicken burns.
Are you shitting? Are you shitting me?
Look on
This combat will be over before I'm taking a turn.
the, look on the bright side. You forgot to click on your character, so I have to manually add it, which means bringing extra emphasis to it for absolutely everyone. Because it comes up onto the screen for everyone to see. All right, is that everybody? 1, 2, 3.
Did I make the initiative? Yes,
Yep.
I did. Holy hell! Wow, it's going to be a minute before I can do anything.
So, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cultist sprints over and grabs up a scimitar. Sprints over and grabs up a scimitar. This guy can only get over to the weapons. And the same for this guy.
I say we snag their chicken and run.
Run. Damn it. Why don't we have a fireball spell?
Oh, give it a minute.
Mrack!
I'll do what I can.
Ooh, okay.
Your allies have cost you the element of surprise.
Yeah, that was well done. I don't know. There's not much I can do because they're all super far away, and I'm not going to run up to them. So I'm going to hold my action until one of them comes within range of, let's see, of Ray of Frost.
How short's the range on Ray of Frost?
Wait. Oh.
So they're only 60 feet from you.
Reach
60
out
feet.
and touch somebody.
All right, I can do it then. I can do it. Okay, then I'm going to cast Ray of Frost. Core.
Freeze the chicken.
All right.
Me too.
It's easily going to hit. Smashing into our good friend there, freezing the arm with which he's reaching down to grab up a scimitar to the point where his fingertips break as they go across the hilt.
That's going to be painful.
When it thaws.
He won't be picking up that chicken anytime soon. Anyway.
He has another hand
You
for
might
the
want to get
chicken.
over to the fire to warm that up.
Somebody take his other hand, please. His speed is decreased by 10, but I'm sure you know that.
Yep. Are you happy with your positioning?
I'm going to stick where I am, yeah.
All right, that means that it is the kobolds' turn. The kobolds let out a scream of, well, if you speak Draconic, something that roughly translates to, what the fuck is going on? By the way, in case anybody cares, because I know you're the type of people to care, the one marked with the fuchsia has the chicken.
I am going after that one.
Give me chicken. Is he running?
Give me chicken or give me death.
Well, he's got the chicken. Whoa, the one without the chicken ran.
They're running with their food.
As the
kinda
kobolds...
Well, they're
Great.
running away? What?
Well, you see, this is why you don't depend on the height of their weapon technology being thick.
The height of their
Acting
weapons technology
like big
ended in the
chickens.
Bronze Age.
as, yes, they take off.
Where's the one
We
with the
have
chicken?
terrified the kobolds.
The one with the
Oh.
chicken is marked with a fuchsia dot and is off
There he
to the
is.
right.
They've run for help, in which case they'll bring back a whole bunch more kobolds.
Thodrian!
Yes.
Your
Oh.
allies have chosen to sacrifice surprise for humor.
Humor is important. It is not a sacrifice. It is a trade-off.
You would
Very
think it would be
understandable.
more reasonable. Let's see.
Hey, I was just going to quietly kill one.
Oh, dear Lord. Stop that.
Press Q once to initiate it. Don't hold it. I found out that holding it is the bad touch.
Oh, okay. I believe my speed's, what, 25?
Correct.
Yeah. So, yep, that's where I'm going, right in my shield and my...
Isn't there already a person in that square?
The square I'm in? No.
There it goes.
Okay.
It hung for a
Oh.
minute on my screen for some reason.
Gotcha.
Yeah, my end, it looked like you stopped right on Walker.
Hey,
Oh,
it made it
tread
farther
it.
on your screen than my screen. Brune!
Let's see. Oh. This is actually perfect. I'm going to cast Entangle.
Oh,
They're
yes.
dumb enough to group up together.
Oh, yes.
Reduce their dexterity.
I can get 3 of them.
What's the range on Entangle?
90 feet, and it's a 20-foot square.
You can get all of them.
Oh, shit,
Yeah.
Yeah, they're within 15 feet of each other.
Sweet. So,
So something like that?
That.
Ah, okay, we'll go with your square.
Now, quick check. Are we leaving a human alive?
That was what I understood the plan was, but that's
Yeah,
always y'all's call.
and
Yeah, we
then
need to try to leave one alive, if at all possible.
I move up to the
Alright.
fire,
Let's
and can we
leave the
spend a
one-
bonus action to keep the hin turning so it doesn't burn?
There we go.
Well, don't worry. I'm going to come up and baste it in a minute.
Fail, fail. What's the DC on your spell?
13.
Alright, one of them succeeds. Hey, it's the one who's missing his fingertips. He must be inspired. And I don't know why I just rolled the wrong thing.
Well, the vines
Right
gripped
thing.
for his fingertips, and he was able to go free.
Hey, another one succeeded.
All right, so we
that's
killed.
two of them succeeded.
We definitely killed the 2 that didn't get entangled.
Walker.
All right. I'm going to move to where I'm getting a better shot, about 20 feet. And which ones are entangled? Yeah.
I
there
am
they are.
marking them now.
All right.
And that
Uh,
20-foot square is difficult terrain.
Yep.
we're gonna go ahead and go with the pit maneuver.
Try to get this one.
I like that. Oh, I got a clear line of sight to that one. It's your call. Can I hit him?
You can hit him. He's got cover, so that's a +2 to AC or his saving throw, whichever he ends up using.
Damn.
Granted, if you... I'm of the viewpoint that we really ought to have friendly fire. So if you miss because of and only because of the cover, it obviously hits the cover, which in this
All
case
right.
is his ally.
Go for this one.
Yeah. I'll move my last 10 feet to try to get a better angle on him. And still kind of behind cover. But
Yep, you choose your most favorable corner and check each of their corners, and if half of their corners pass through some obstacle, they have cover.
okay.
So as you can
that's
see, that's 2 squares without two corners that are fine, but 2 corners that pass through the other guy, so he's got cover still.
all right. So that's a disadvantage.
No, that just gives him a +2 to his AC. I'd been doing cover
Okay.
wrong.
All right, cool. Let's do my firebolt.
Yeah, you don't need to worry about the cover.
And no
Ooh.
buildings to burn down. Bonus.
So, roll that beautiful critical hit damage, and let's find out what happens. I like that they incorporate the critical hit damage right into the roll.
Oh, I think that's a dead guy.
That
So,
may well be a dead guy.
It's effectively dead.
as the... Why did it not do the maths? As the man drops screaming to the ground, his last efforts being to thrash around. He's trying to enact stop, drop, and roll. He paid attention in kindergarten. He's trying. So he's rolling on the ground, catching those vines on fire. But not, not as well as with the kobolds. But he does manage to slap one burning hand into the shattered, frozen hand of his friend,
Oh no.
setting off a pain reaction. And thus endeth Walker's turn.
That was awesome.
As it comes to Jim Jones bringing up the rear.
All right, let me check my... Two. Puts me there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can get to there and then check it. Distance. This one's still alive, yes?
Yes.
All right. So as Jim Jones moved his 25 feet, he takes a drink from his holy symbol and starts intoning a deep, resonating, ending with Dos Vidanya, comrade. As he drops a sacred flame on the man with the frozen hand.
And that is going to be saving throw. He makes it.
Ooh.
I'm sorry, sir, but your sacred fire is nothing compared to, well, apparently his ability to writhe out of the way as feeling returns to what used to be a functional hand.
That, and he did just get slapped in the ass with a burning hand. Well, that ends Jim Jones's turn as he gulped from his religious symbol drinking horn, draining it of the last.
We gotta figure out why your mic keeps cutting out. I don't know what's up.
Because crap top.
Ah, yes. All right. 2 men trying desperately to escape their situation. Whoo! I'm gonna say that with him rolling 20s on that, he gets to break free without using his action. It's just his bonus action.
He's uppity.
Oh, poor
5,
Walker.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So that still only puts him to closing with Walker because he still has to use his regular action to get there.
All right.
And as for the other one, he is still stuck, struggling against the vines. The fellow who's not stuck, however, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, what do you know? He grabs up the sword in his not missing fucked up hand and comes after Walker.
But he's southpaw.
Now-
Is that
now,
gonna
is
be a
this an
disadvantage?
offhanded attack?
I know, right?
What is your AC?
2 seconds. My AC is AC 12.
He misses. You're in luck.
Yes. Oh, he's gonna regret that move.
Which brings us back to Mrak.
Miraculous. All right.
Freeze him!
We are going to go there, and I'm going to try again to the fucker that I already hit.
Oh, who just got pun damaged? Oh, please tell me it's not me. Am I dead?
Oh, critical hit. Critical.
What is up with this? What is up with the criticals?
Hell yeah.
2.
It's because I rolled a 1 on initiative. I have to have one.
Does 5 kill him, or do I need to roll the critical?
I mean, it actually already rolled the critical.
Did it?
Yeah, see, it says 4 + 1.
Oh shit. Okay. Okay. So 5. Oh, but it should be.
If you mouse over, it'll show that each one was a 1d8 die roll. One of them plus... Wow, you rolled a 1 on both of the... But you know what? It's still enough. Oh. He is dead now.
All right.
I just flexed on him.
Yep.
Mystery muscle powers.
Muscle memory.
As he collapses into frozen chunks.
Do svidanya, comrade.
Chicken is mine.
Is that it for you, Mrak?
I am staying where I am. Yes, I am.
Kobolds!
I'm actually curious what they're gonna do.
They might have gotten a little brave.
Fortunately, it looks like they're in a position to circle around.
Yeah, odds are they're going to try to flank us.
On the plus side, they're not going to get reinforcements.
Unless some of them already went far enough to shout off.
And 3 of them actually didn't go so far as to lose their opportunity to open fire with their slings.
Oh.
All of them targeting Brune.
Oh.
Well, he is at the chicken.
He was this big, loud guy who came into their camp and started fucking with their chicken.
That wasn't their chicken, that was the human's chicken.
Disadvantage. What's your AC, Brune?
13.
Hit. Disadvantage. Miss. So, 2 of them just go flying by, one of them managing to send up a shower of sparks, singeing the prairie hen's skin just a little bit more.
No, the chicken. Well, it could be it could just be crispy. We're good. We're still good.
But one of them manages to ping you right in the thigh with one hell of a big rock. For 4
Used
points
to
of
be a-
damage.
Knock it off.
God damn it, we're cooking a chicken here.
Bring us around to Thodrian.
Oh, yeah. That's what I get for walking around and needing to punch people in the face. Alright. So I'm going to move up to this cultist, and I'm going to wail on him with the hammer in such a manner as to send him to night-night. Not death,
Alrighty.
just night-night.
Roll those beautiful dice.
Ew. That would
No.
be a critical fail.
No,
Uh-oh.
no.
Oh. Oh. Don't hit Walker. Don't hit Walker.
No.
You just had to say it, didn't you?
He
I was
just
gonna
merely smashes his way through the ice sculpture next to the man, thus ruining Mrak's beautiful work. Sending
All
it
hail
to
the
pieces on the
benevolent
ground.
DM. All hail the benevolent DM.
Brune.
Sure, why you guys are leaving me all alone over there? I don't know.
You're just not keeping up.
And most of us probably don't notice the kobolds off to the side.
Probably not.
I fucking notice them.
You're behind rocks, I don't notice him.
I can tell you Jim Jones is focused in on the thing he wants to kill.
I'm going to cast Entangle again.
Okay.
Drop your
Yeah.
other
I
one?
would drop the one I already have.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Well,
I
it's
can
only
mark
holding
that.
one.
It's only holding one
Yeah.
dude at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, drop it. Go ahead and drop and cast again.
Alright. Is there not an erase tool anymore?
Or just
Oh, hey, there we go.
figured that was more or less where you wanted it.
So yeah.
Catch the one with the chicken.
Oh yes.
Which means that they need to make strength saving throws. Oh, this should be laughable.
The one with the chicken is disadvantaged because he's trying to hold on to his meal.
Seriously, the one
By
with
the way, keep the one with the chicken alive.
Okay, so it must have decided that was failure. And failure. Sorry, but Chicken Man rolled a 17.
No. That uppity bastard.
Are you planning on moving anywhere?
Okay, sorry guys, be right back again.
Alright.
Drinking and watching this. It's the best thing to do. Always drink while watching D&D.
Yes.
Always. There's no reason not to.
Happy with your location, carrying over the prairie hen broom?
He wants. No, you actually aren't. You really want to go like right around here.
Over
That's
there.
Yeah, you want to move right around there.
Porque. But the chicken's right here on the fire.
There's a chicken behind you too. I mean.
Right. Walker.
I'll pour some. I'll pour some
Alright.
meal over the chicken.
Well, since his buddy that took a swing at me died, and there's still plenty of people to pick up, I'm gonna take a chance here and the one right in front of me,
Mm-hmm.
he's going to have to deal with... You know what? I'm feeling lucky. Let's try a witch bolt this time. He's right there. It's literally not possible for me to miss, but
You had... Well, no, 18's gonna hit.
all right. It's a concentration spell, so I got to keep it up.
Unless he dies in the first 1d12 damage you roll.
That's a distinct possibility. All right, let's see what I got. Cast at what?
Cast
One.
it at first level.
Hit. 9 damage.
Hey, guess what you did?
I killed him?
As your lightning bursts out, smacks into him, and drops him dead to the ground.
Sweet. Finally, I got it to work. Last time I used that, I set a building on fire. All right, so we got one human, which I'm saying we should keep alive at this point. I already used my action to... is it possible to maybe intimidate the other human to just stop while he's ahead, or would that involve an action?
Technically, that does involve an action.
All right, well, I'll stick where I'm at right now.
You
I
have
got
this
some
nice,
people to watch.
beefy meat shield next to you.
Yeah, I got someone to watch my back there, so I'll stick there.
And I'm assuming that Jim Jones has no choice but to delay his action for now due to
That's...
nonsense work phone calls that shouldn't even be wasting his time, damn it, because he's
I
not
know,
at work
right?
right now, damn it.
People have no respect for D&D.
I know. Which brings it instead to the cultist, who has seen... Well, he's seen this dwarf guy fail to hit, so he's feeling pretty confident about this one. Yeah, he's going to get on up in there and take a swing at Mr. Dwarvy guy. For, yeah, I don't even need to ask if an 8 is going to hit Thodrian. That's not going to hit Thodrian. As he clangs off of Thodrian's shield, and it comes round to Mrax's turn.
My turn, and I am going to... cast Chill Touch at the human that's attacking Theodrian.
You don't want to thin the ranks of all of those kobolds?
Oh, but I'll be moving the fuck out of there soon enough. 13.
Are you... That is a hit? Are you
Necrotic
going
hit.
for trying to drain him into unconsciousness instead of death?
Oh shit.
Yeah,
I'm
just
I'm
KO him.
gonna kill him. Sorry, guys. Would care. I think you would just kill him.
As the last human
I'm going.
falls.
Hi, guys.
Okay. That brings us to the kobolds, whose human allies have all died. Which means that they do the following.
Run away!
As they scamper for the hills.
Well, you still got 2 in entangle, so
Yep,
That-
I
that's
need
a
to check
plus at
for
least.
whether or not they break free. Nope. And... Yup. Scroll map. As one of them breaks loose, leaving his ally stuck.
we can work with that.
So letting the kobolds that broke out wander off. Or splitting
They're
in
gonna
3
be-
separate groups to try and chase them down individually.
Our ways off.
Thodrian! Thodrian? Oh dear God, Thodrian died!
Oh no!
He's making.
Right, Thodrian, I guess, is going to delay until he gets back.
Dun-dun-dun.
Ah! Apparently there may be an audio problem for Thodrian.
Uh,
Oh,
Can you hear me now?
we
There
can
we go.
hear Thodrian!
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I had to switch over to my webcam. I don't know why my headphones weren't picking it up. All right. So, let's see. I can sprint for 50.
Yes, if you wish to try and keep running kobolds down.
We need at least one. And that's all I will do.
Brune!
well, the one with the chicken trying to get away?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, he's in the fucking trees. He's way out there. He didn't waste no time.
Oh, no, I gotta use a bonus action to maintain this entangle. I got one of them. Yeah, I'll drop the entangle and change to bear form and chase after the chicken one.
So you're going bear form. What's that do
Yep.
for your speed?
Raises it to 40. Oh, it also gives me a 30 climb speed. Cool. And then boost my strength to 19. My con stays the same, and my dex will drop to 10, which I got here.
So you can get to where I'm currently pointing.
If I do another move action, I can get pretty close.
Yeah, that was what I was showing. The full 80.
Yep. Just start lumbering after him.
Which brings us to Walker.
Brune bear token.
All right, let's see here. If I move there, am I gonna have line of sight to the kobold to do an intimidate check? Try to get him to stay in place.
Yes.
All right. Let's go with that. Yeah. All right. Let's try. Let's try that intimidate check on the one that just got freed from entangle. See if I can't make him stay in place with the threat of you run and you die.
Alright. Okay, yeah, that's enough to make him throw his sling to the ground and cower.
Hell yeah. All right. Stay where you are. You're going to die.
And I'm betting, since he's still muted, that Jim Jones is still dealing with bullshit. Which is unfortunate, but unavoidable. Which brings us to Mrak.
Alright. What am I gonna do? So there's really nobody left to fight, right? Because they're all
Unless you
running away.
felt like trying to close enough to pick one off as a point of annoyance or something.
Slow down the one with the chicken.
Yeah, I could try to hit this guy here with
Which one?
this one.
He is marked yellow because he's thrown down his weapons and surrendered.
It don't matter. I'm gonna kill him anyway.
It's your call. I just felt I should let you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna Ray of Frost him. We'll see. Your rolls have been on point tonight.
As
17 and 11 cold damage.
It's hard to question them when they're dead.
as you murder the surrendered kobold, thus convincing the ones who can see this that this party will never accept a surrender honorably.
You just need to move into the gentle caress of the paladin. Paladin won't steer you wrong.
So, kobolds continue to flee. Given their speeds, I'm going to wrap it straight around to Brune. And ask Brune, because you can keep up, so what are you doing to the one that to the chicken carrying kobold, prairie hen carrying kobold, that you are able to catch up to? And you do have control of that mini.
Awesome. Bear token. I'm a bite him.
I'm a bite him.
That's a bite that's going to hit. Are you going for non-lethal or lethal biting? The damage doesn't change or anything like that. I just want to know for a fact.
Oh, it's kobold, and I've worked up an appetite running over here, so yeah. Lethal.
As you deal twice its HP in damage. You people are murder hobos.
I didn't do a damn thing this entire time.
You broke up an ice sculpture.
Okay, so I hate art.
Oh. And I do
He's
believe...
doing his best to give us information, and we're like, fuck no. Keep your information. A shadow sorcerer, I mean, what more can I do?
I do believe there endeth the combat.
All
You are
right.
now in possession of a camp
With a chicken.
with
2 chickens.
with one undercooked chicken and one now burnt crisp chicken. You have ruined not only their dinner, but your own. However, in addition to 2 ruined dinners, there are 28 pieces of silver amongst the cultists. And because you were able to scatter them before they were able to make off with it, a sack of loot from the kobolds.
Oh, cool. What's in there?
A set of pewter candlesticks, some silver serving dishes, and religious carvings taken from somebody's home shrine from the looks of it.
All right. How long have we been traveling, and what time of day is it? Is it coming up on the next night, or what?
Oh, this is still fairly early on in the day, in terms of traveling over land. So
Terribly sorry, please.
work happens, man. We understand. Let me check traveling rates to see. So yeah, it's been maybe 3 hours or so.
Okay, so we still got time.
Oh, did I miss the rest of the...
You missed the combat wherein they killed everything except for the kobolds that successfully ran.
Oh, we didn't keep one alive even?
No,
They
one that I made to surrender.
Yeah, they got one to surrender, and then Rack went, killing it.
Bad Marak. Bad. Spank the Marak. Okay.
And then the other one was kind of mauled by a bear, so...
Well, we can't hold that against Bruce. The bear.
And we
He swallowed multiple kobolds whole.
And we have 2 ruined chicken.
2
Ah,
ruined
damn it,
chicken
I
dinners.
I have to drink mead now.
No, I already ate. I'm good.
So, continue following the trail. See what else we run across. There's not really much reason to stick around here. It's still early enough in the day that we can keep traveling.
Very true.
Seems good.
All right. As you continue on your journey, which is something of a quest, and I make sure to bring the bear along because I'm sure it will be necessary again.
Is that form indefinite until you release it, or does it have a time limit?
I do believe there's a time limit on it.
It's a disgustingly long one, if I remember.
Of course, these are things that the druids should know. You can stay in the shape for a number of hours equal to half your druid level. So right now, 1 hour. Do I take it that means that you're staying in your bear shape?
Yeah, I'll stay in a bear ship for the.
What's the
the
HP
hour,
on the
at
bear?
least. The bear's HP is 34.
And this is how he beat the half dragon.
So, you journey onwards and forwards, and I'm going to need to know what your passive perception checks are.
Passive.
That would be a 10.
Have no idea.
What is your wisdom, and are you trained in perception?
I have no wisdom.
Not
And
surprising.
my
No,
perception-
and +3.
My perception is 2.
I'm trained in perception, and I have 12.
12 is your passive. For the record, Alucard, your passive perception is a 13, because it's 10. It's taking 10 in 5th edition.
Okay. So
And
I'm
it's 10.
taking 10. Okay. Passive is take 10. Gotcha.
It's 10 plus your
you-
bonus plus the perception check, right?
It's
okay,
10
so-
plus whatever your perception would be, which if you lack a...
And then plus your perception, like, skill, right?
your perception skill, if you're not trained in it, your perception skill is your wisdom modifier. If you are trained in it, it's your proficiency plus your wisdom modifier.
Okay, so, yeah, so I
pass-
have 14 then. I have
Yep.
14.
Yep.
Yeah.
So then I'm going to need perception checks from everybody.
Perception.
Alright.
Perception.
Sure.
I literally rolled a 10.
Oh, and I can track my scent now.
13. That's not too bad.
This is a terrible map. But the game devs didn't think that they should include a map for this encounter.
Oh. So, my visual perception was 22. My
All right.
scent tracking
So Brune
would be a 19.
is going to make it.
Obviously, whatever we're doing a perception check on, I'm currently going more wine.
Yeah.
Making your way through a fairly narrow ravine.
Which is nothing but a white screen to me.
Scroll up a bit. And to the
Oh,
right.
there's that phone call.
One of these days, one of these days, we're going to burn his place of business to the ground.
One day. Threaten me with a good time.
Okay, so while he's dealing with that, I will set the scene. Oops, wrong. There we go.
I keep picturing you with an infinity gauntlet, snapping your fingers, making reality what you.
I mean, when you consider that I've been reduced to the digital equivalent of a wet erase board.
Are we rolling the initiative then? Is that what we're...
Not quite yet, but it
It's
will
likely.
be soon. Because I'm trying to double check. Let's see.
Oh God, it's a Hydra, isn't it?
Yeah, because of Brune's check, you're actually closer to this end. So, ooh, I can drop.
It's on our way out with the dogs. Just giving me the look of, it's 10, you're done here.
So does that mean that this is a place where we should be wrapping up, since we have one guy on a call and another person being given looks?
I'm gonna have to go. Jeez.
All
my
right. Well, we'll put a bookmark in it here, ladies and gentlemen.
Alright.
Right.
And thank you all for joining me. Thanks anyone who's still watching. I will hand out XP probably in the next day or two on the Discord. And
All right.
good night.
Uh,
Nighty night.
Good night.